Meister Eckhart was a German theologian, philosopher, a mystic who lived in the 13th and 14th centuries. His teachings were highly influential and continue to inspire people today, both in the realm of spirituality and in the field of philosophy. Eckhart's central teaching was the notion of the birth of God in the soul. He believed that every human being had the capacity to experience a direct, unmediated encounter with the divine, and that this encounter could transform their lives. This experience, according to Eckhart, was not a matter of passive receptivity, but required active engagement with one's own inner life, including the cultivation of detachment from external things and a willingness to let go of one's own preconceptions. Eckhart emphasized the importance of detachment and letting go, arguing that these were necessary steps for achieving spiritual liberation. He believed that the pursuit of wealth, power, or prestige could only lead to disappointment and suffering, and that true happiness and fulfillment could only be found in the realization of one's own inner divinity. For Eckhart, this realization was not a matter of individual achievement, but rather a recognition of the unity of all things and of the essential oneness of the divine and the human. One of Eckhart's most famous teachings is the idea of the eternal birth of God in the soul. He believed that this birth was not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing process of transformation that required continual engagement with one's inner life. This birth, according to Eckhart, was not something that could be achieved through external means, such as religious ritual or prayer, but required an inner transformation of consciousness. Eckhart's teachings were highly controversial in his own time, and he was accused of heresy by the Church. However, his influence continued to grow, and his ideas were embraced by a number of later thinkers, including the German idealist philosophers and the 20th century theologian Paul Tillich. Eckhart's teachings continue to inspire people today, both in the realm of spirituality and in the field of philosophy. His emphasis on the importance of detachment, letting go, and inner transformation has resonated with many seekers of truth and wisdom, and his ideas continue to challenge and inspire us to this day. Whether one is a believer or a skeptic, there is much to be learned from the profound wisdom of Meister Eckhart.